How to catch a spider. Have you ever seen a really cool spider that you wanted to catch, but didn't know how? Well, this article is going to tell you all the methods about how to catch a spider using a number of tools. Method 1: General information on spiders. 1. Get some books about spiders just to learn the basics about them and which ones to avoid. One of the best and least expensive is Levis Spiders and Their Kin by Golden Guide. 2. Get your equipment. These are usually just gloves, containers, a friend, optional, and a stick. A cup, jar with a 3x5 index card works well also. Method 2: Spiders in a web. 1. Locate the spider's web. Webs are usually inhabited, but if the web looks dull or wispy, then the spider probably doesn't live there anymore. Most web-building spiders are active at night. 2. Once you have found a web, make sure you have your gloves on and your collection containers ready. 3. Catch the spider in its own web. Place the biggest part of the container behind the web and the lid in front. Quickly bring the two together without injuring the spider. Clear the web around the rim of the container and shake the container up so that the spider can't climb back out of its own web. Most spiders will drop out of their webs. Holding a container under the spider usually works well. Method 3: Ground spiders. 1. Shoo the ground dwelling spider gently into the canister with your lid. 2. Bring the jar up so it can't escape. You may also plop the jar or cup over the spider and slide a card under the cup. Method 4: Jumping spiders. 1. Get a partner to help. Jumping spiders are tricky to catch, so you may want to have a partner there to help you. 2. Use your stick to make it jump into your canister in front of it. 3. Clamp the lid down and you got the jumping spider. Method 5: Tarantulas. 1. Catch a tarantula, if there are any around. Note that these creatures dwell in holes in the ground in many areas. They are venomous, mildly, as most spiders, but beware that their fangs can be quite large and a bite can be quite painful. Note that they are nocturnal, they hunt at night, so if you want to find them out of their lairs, look for them in the early morning when they are heading back toward their hole. You may find them out and about during the daytime and at certain times. 2. Place a large jar in front of them and they will walk into the jar. Sometimes a gentle touch on the rear of their large abdomen will cause them to move quickly forward into the jar. Do not touch them toward their front, where their eyes and fangs are. Read up on them beforehand. Method 6: Trapdoor spiders. 1. Catch a trapdoor spider. Take your stick, it should be a long one, and prod, not too hard, them from behind the spider you are trying to capture. It should move into the canister and you've got yourself a trapdoor spider. Trapdoor spiders will usually hold their doors closed with their fangs. If you can't gently pry the door open, the spider is just behind the door. A quick stab with a small trowel will usually result in a spider still holding its door, or half a spider. 2. Open their trap door by taking a knife to slowly open the door. 3. Leave the door attached to the web tunnel. 4. Fill the tunnel with water. 5. Wait a couple of minutes and start twisting the web by turning the door again and again. This will cause the web to pull away from the dirt sides. 6. Pull very gently on the web during the twisting set. The web will eventually pull all of the way out with the spider contained in the small bulb formed at the end of its web. 7. Put the web in a container and gently cut the bulb open and enjoy your new catch. Tips. Very serious collectors usually turn over enormous numbers of logs or rocks to find their specimens. Be persistent. Always replace logs or rocks where you found them. Catching with partners makes everything a whole lot easier. Be careful to wear gloves, even professionals get bit sometimes. Have fun. That is the most important thing. Don't panic if the spider crawls onto your hand. Just gently brush it off. If you are serious about spider collecting, try to spend about 2 hours in one area searching. It often takes a long time to begin to find the spider's hideouts and habitats. You may not find very many jumping spiders when you first start looking for them. Beading nets work well. These are heavy canvas nets like butterfly nets that you sweep through the brush or grass. Most spiders have venom, but very few are actually dangerous. Don't worry. Most spiders are completely harmless, even black widows can be safely caught if you are experienced and careful. Be very super careful, if you must catch a brown recluse spider, they can be deadly very quickly. Warnings. If you get bit by a brown recluse or black widow spider, call emergency services, these spiders are dangerous. Do not wash the bite. The medical staff at the hospital can use the venom residue to detect what kind of spider has bitten you and select the correct anti-venom to use. Washing will not get rid of the venom that has already been injected. If you get bit by a non-poisonous spider, don't panic. Just wash the bite out with antiseptic and put a Band-Aid with Neosporin on it. If it starts to get bad, or you feel something in that area that you know you shouldn't have or have any other possible symptoms, go to your doctor immediately. Learn how to identify spiders, especially the brown recluse and the widow family. The recluse has a marking shaped like a violin on its head and is mostly found in the south, southeast and southwestern U.S. The black widow has an hourglass marking on its shiny abdomen. The brown widow and the red widow aren't as dangerous, but still go to a doctor straight away. Things. Gloves. Long stick. Friend, optional. Canisters. Index cards.